Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is Chapter 40, Lesson 2, Exercises. Here we have practice with what is called the dative of possession. The normal construction for possession would be a nominative plus accusative plus habera, to have. So, Julia malum habet. Julia has an apple. But you can also do a dative plus nominative plus a form of essay construction. So, Juliae to Julia malum est. There is an apple. So you could say there is an apple or there is a thing to the person in the same way that you could say that the person has the accusative. So here we have an example. Regi Latino una filia erat. There was one daughter to the Latin king. Is the same as saying Rex Latinus unam filiam habebat. The Latin king had one, or king Latinus. King Latinus had one daughter. And there was one daughter to King Latinus. So Trojanis classis vicentesimarum navium erat. There, to the Trojans, there was a fleet of 20 ships. And that's the same as saying that the Trojans had a fleet of 20 ships. And so we want Trojans in the nominative. So Trojanis becomes Trojani. And fleet, classis, becomes the accusative singular, classem. Vicentesimarum navium stays the same. And then erat becomes habe, not singular but, because now we're not saying there was a fleet, we're saying the Trojans had a fleet. So habebant. And there we go. So you can see how the construction changes from the dative construction to the regular nominative accusative construction. Okay, let's try exercise 5. Vocab exercise here. So, Jupiter cum Aeneam Carthaginem orari viderit, quid blank inquit. Now we get hoc est, a word that means imperium meum. So, Jupiter, when he saw that Aeneas was delaying in Carthage, and so in our cum clause here, we see our subjunctive, imperfect subjunctive from video videra. When he saw that, and then morari being a deponent, so we translated it as active even though it's passive. And so this is the indirect, we have indirect statement embedded in this cum clause, right? When he saw that Aeneas, subject, was delaying in Carthage, he said, quid, and the word we learned for, like, what's he doing there, what's he preparing, what's he building, what's he thinking, is struit. Now we get just of subjunctive. Let him sail. Hoc est imperium meum. This is my command. We learned another word for imperium is mandatum. Okay, try the rest of those, and let's go to exercise 6. Okay, so we have our question and answer. Quare Jupiter Mercurium Carthaginem misit? Why did Jupiter send Mercury to Carthage? Here we have the accusative all by itself indicating motion to, right? Ad Carthaginem, but just as Carthaginem. So why did he send Mercury to Carthage? Jupiter Mercurium Carthaginem misit ut, so that Aeneae mandata sua nuntiaret, so that he would announce, so that Mercury could announce his commands, mandata sua, to Aeneas, Aeneae. And here we have Jupiter sent Mercury there, Jupiter Mercurium eo misit, when he had heard that, indirect statement, Aeneas was delaying in Africa. A little bit different construction than my answer, but both answers are correct. So Jupiter sent Mercury there, eo, when he had heard that Aeneas was delaying in Africa. Okay, so try the rest of these exercises, these question and answers, and we'll go back to the text at line number 151.